喂，大家好，我哋今日新嘅開箱，今日就係周潤發嘅《賭神3》。Alright guys, welcome back to Game Collectibles. So, something really out of left field and not ordinary at all. This is Chow Yun Fat's God of Gamblers set, but it's from the movie God of Gamblers 3. If you were a kid in the 80s growing up in Hong Kong, Singapore, Southeast Asia, you know this movie. You probably love this movie. So, like I do. So when this came up, not only are you getting a Chow Yun Fat likeness, but they even gave you the freaking gambling table and the chair in the casino. So, anyway, it's just, we're gonna look at this. 哇！仆街啊！你死盒仔鬼死咁大，真係冇位放啦。If you're wondering what I just said, the fucking box is big and yeah, it's a problem. But we're gonna look at the casino scene accessories first. It's custom foam, and you lift that up. You've got a chair and a table. The chair, this is plastic. Actually, might be wood, I don't know. But they did paint this seat really well, so it looks like it's leather. So good job on the paint. So kudos on that. But you've got that. And then you have the casino table, where you need to be careful because it's wedged in very tight and you don't want to, damage anything. But okay, these legs are wooden, and I can't, and it looks like they're screwed in, I think, but this is very heavy. Table's wooden, and this is real felt on the casino table, or blackjack table, poker table, or it might be blackjack. Actually, I think it's blackjack. God of Gamblers played blackjack. No, he played all of it really well. I'm trying to remember. So we got this poker table and chair set. We're gonna look at the figure. Here we have the art box, God of Gamblers, and if you've watched this movie, you know that this is the only picture that is ever taken of the God of the Gamblers, only from behind. No one's ever seen his face, and that was part of the mystery. They didn't know who he was. It's a thing. You have to watch a movie. It's a really good movie if you love Hong Kong movies. It's just a good movie. Go watch it. All right. So this is interesting. I wasn't sure how they were going to do this, but so they advertise all these, playing cards that he has, and he has a stack of cards, but I guess they are all miniature cards. The card stock isn't that great though. And then you've got the playing card boxes that come with. That's kind of cool. Alright, so you have, so one of the things about the game is he's a great dice roller. So you've got the dice and the silver cup, very nice. You also get stacks of money, very cool. And that's like a scarf. Okay. You get a nice plastic briefcase painted to look like leather, which is the execution that you're really, oh, it opens up, so you could put your money in there. Okay, that's kind of cool. And the key elements of this movie are the chocolate. He eats a very specific brand of chocolate, and they gave you a piece of chocolate with the wrapper. Kind of cool. You get his outer coat. And now, who you got? Mr. Chow Yun Fat, god of gamblers himself. And this is a spot-on sculpt of him from the third movie where he finally shows who he is. Or he has amnesia and he remembers who he is. So this part is worth the price of admission. But okay, these hands are like plasticky shit. And the body is not very good, unfortunately. So tailoring is nice. I do like the penguin tuxedo. Oh, this has a wire, so you can articulate it. Very not bad. Okay, yeah, body not so good, but this is on point. That's very good sculpted there. And you have, so this can be holding a card. Trying to figure out what you would do with a fourth hand, but it's for something else. And you have his hands clasped together, which is something he does a lot as well. So that's all we get though, 5 hands. So we'll, I guess because these two are together, but the paint, shit. Yeah, the paint sucks, but whatever. All right, let's see what we do here. Alright guys, there's actually a lot of diorama pieces to play with, so I thought, you know what? Let's kind of have some fun. So I had him in his, this is like a signature pose in the movie. He rubs his hands together before he plays, and that'd be cool just to have a chair and then his briefcase. I don't know. Just, yeah, not quite sure how I'm gonna display him yet, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so here's another setup. You've got your poker table, you've got the dice game, you've got a flush, I think, bunch of bills, and then you have Chow Yun Fat holding the ace of spades. Okay, so under the softbox, looking a little bit closer, the sculpt is, the paint is not good, it's flat. Otherwise, the sculpt is there, but if the paint was better, this would be a much better overall piece. Now, other thing to be aware of, that coat takes forever to futz. It doesn't look right in terms of proportion. It looks right from the back, just not from the front. And we already mentioned the body sucks, and the articulation sucks, and the hands are horrible. Also, the wrist pegs are not great, so just something to be aware of. But the fact that this is even made at all is what what you're paying for. So there you go. All right, guys. So staging this was quite a pain in the bitch because of several things. Those hands were not holding anything, but because they're shitty plastic, I just blue tacked that metal cup for the dice to his hand, and you have him present on the table. The reason this was hard to stage is because this chair is just a little under scale, so getting him to sit up was quite difficult. Like, you see that? So still though, it is a very cool display once you have it up. So yeah, this might be how I display him. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see. Alright, I think we're gonna end it here in terms of posing anyway. I mean, I was trying to think of how I could pose this, and I think standing, looking off to the side, because really the lightness and the angle of the head sculpt, like this is the angle that it really hits, So I think, and I thought I wasn't going to use this hand, but it turns out I am. But I think this works for me. You can see that the hands are just shitty plastic, unfortunately, but I think we're gonna leave the blue tack on that hand with the cup for the dice, which is how it's supposed to go. So yeah, this is just a kind of cool way to display this diorama, I think. So anyway, quality isn't the greatest, but it looks like it gets the message across, and it's just nice that this character is even being made. So anyway, guys, thanks for checking this out. I don't know how many people actually know this movie, but appreciate your time. Thanks for your support of the channel. Toss a like, subscribe, tell us to go away. For me, see you guys in the next video.